Hello there, Data Recovery Guru here. Hope all is well. Today we are working on some hard drives from a customer in Cambridge, Massachusetts. He's local. They brought the drives. They brought the drives to our Cambridge location, dropped it off there. We took it to our lab. Here are the two drives. It's a 2 terabyte WD Blue HDD and a Seagate 2 terabyte HDD. Okay, here are the drives. Here's the Western Digital, and here's the Seagate. Okay, so the customer is describing that they were trying to switch a PC component, and both hard drives now do not spin and do not make any noise upon being connected. I think it might be an electronic failure. He's right, it is an electronic failure. So we tested, indeed they do not spin. So then we investigated what's going on by removing the PCBs. Okay, so what we did is we had to go to component level here on the power lines and see exactly what components were damaged and what were not. Okay, here's the power line and here's the data line. So typically on a power line, when you have electronics failure, some of these components here are going to go bad. Sometimes it's only one. Sometimes it could be multiple. In this case, both scenarios had multiple components damaged. Some diodes, some fuses, and so on. Let me show you them. Okay, here are the actual components. Okay, see, they're pretty small. So those are diodes, those are fuses, and so on. So to get the PCBs back in working condition, we have to remove the damaged components. We use advanced soldering tools, microscope, so you can see, because these are really small, you can't really see well. So you need microscope for that kind of work. So once the bad components are removed, then we need to patch or replace those components in order to get the PCB to work. Sometimes, for example, here's a different case with electronics failure. This is an older Seagate drive. For this one, for example, it was very difficult to troubleshoot to see what the components damaged were. And so what we did, we actually had to look for a compatible part like this one. So here are multiple drives that are similar to this drive. However, all those three are not compatible with this PCB despite being very similar. Why? Because this particular chip here, that is the motor controller that controls how the motor spins, is not compatible with the customers. So we eventually had to find one that is compatible. It was this one here. Here's the donor PCB. We had to transfer the firmware chips from the customers to the donors, and now we got it to work. Here are the recover files. Another happy customer. If you need help, visit datarecoveryguru.com.